All right, welcome back to the Sooner Surge, and boom, another commitment for the Sooners just happened. 2025 defensive end, three-star out of Wagner High School, Alex Shieldnight, and this is a guy that has a huge upside, a guy that we thought was probably going to commit, just a matter of time when, and there it is tonight. The commitment has happened. He announced that he was going to be committing about a week or two ago. I think he said maybe longer. That it'd be November 10th here, and it has happened. And so, welcome aboard, Alex Shieldnight, to the Sooners. Jackson, let's talk a little bit about him. A guy that Miguel Chavis has really been the heavy recruiter on him, and a guy that's really got a big upside.
Yeah, well, the thing that matters the most about him is he's another in-state elite 2025 prospect that Oklahoma is keeping home. Man, this 2025 in-state class, I mean, you got Trinae Washington, Marcus James, Kevin Sperry, Elijah Thomas, Jaden Nickens, Alex Shieldnight now. Am I forgetting someone that's committed in-state? Or is that all of them? Yeah, I think in 2025, but I don't know, man. Just an incredible class. As you said, a high upside guy. He's about 6'3", 225 right now. He's rated a 3-star on On3, 24/7 Sports and Rivals, currently unranked on ESPN, but I expect that to change. I would not be shocked if we maybe see him start to rise in the rankings, get a little bit of a bump, maybe go up to that 4-star status. And as you said, someone that Miguel Chavis recruited hard, someone that, as I said, is a necessity to keep in state, because not often do you get such an elite class from top to bottom like this 2025 class, along with Oklahoma also targeting a few more guys still in it.
Oh, yeah, and the thing is, he plays for a dominant high school football program. Wagner High School football, they dominate. That's what they do, and their defense usually dominates. And he is just going to be a great asset to that 25 class. And the thing is, obviously tomorrow night the game's at 6, right? A lot of these Oklahoma kids that are committed, especially 25 class and the 24, whatever, good chance that they're going to be down there because it's a 6 p.m. kick and not an 11 a.m. kick. So if they play tonight, they can get down there still. So I would imagine you have a good turnout from that 25 class at the game tomorrow there in Norman at the Palace on the Prairie. But, hey, the 25 class, it's crazy because it's so early on, and they've got so many guys committed. This is the earliest as far as getting guys committed that Brent Venables has had for a class. And so really building it, really going to grow. And he's a guy that just gives you I mean, I don't like doing comparisons. I really don't. But just kind of his size and stuff, the
Yeah, and as you said, you're muted, Jay, but just the size and everything that is there. I mean, maybe you see somewhat of an Ethan Downs comparison. I don't know. He's a lot lighter than not than Ethan Downs, but just the way his frame is, you can see his frame eventually fill out into someone that could potentially be like around that 240, 250 weight, be like a hybrid edge, someone that's really good at pass rush, but also someone that can come into play with physicality.
Well, and how does he compare in size to Wyatt Gilmore from 24 class?
I'm not sure. I'll pull it up, but yeah, as you said, Wyatt Gilmore, man, a guy. I don't know if you've watched this film. I love his film. So underrated. He honestly, he's a 3-star in the 24/7 Sports Composite. Wyatt Gilmore, 6'4", 240, according to 24/7.
Okay, so I mean, similar height wise, 6'3", 6'4". And what Shieldnight? Hey, Sooner fans, if you live in Oklahoma, if you love high school football, get out there. They're still playing. They're 10-0-1 on the year, I believe.
Right.
And I believe they have broken bow tonight. So playoffs have started. Get out there and watch this guy play. He's a monster on the end. I mean, he really is. And I think he might even play some tight end there at Wagner, I believe, a little bit. So
yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah, so he's going to be an athlete. He's going to be a guy he's got a mean streak in him. He's going to be him and Miguel Chavis hit it off really well, and he's going to be a guy that's going to develop into a great player at OU.
Yeah, and as you said, he's someone that I haven't got the opportunity to see play, but maybe would potentially like to see the opportunity to, because you just love, Jay, I don't know how many times we can say it. just the importance, the key focus that Brent Venables, Miguel Chavis, and staff have put on keeping these good in-state guys home, unlike the former staff did not do extremely well.
Well,
So,
well,
yeah.
and that's a good point. And one thing about that is, and maybe a thought process to some coaches on in-state would be at OU would be like, well, Shieldnight, he's a 2025 guy. If we want him, we can get him next year. We don't need to go ahead and offer and get him committed. OU's, they're finding the guys they want in the state of Oklahoma, whether it be 24, 25, 20, whatever, getting the offers out there and getting them committed as soon as possible. I love that. I love that about Brent Venables and his staff. And it's not like they're only recruiting Oklahoma kids. They're going all over. They're getting kids from all over. But you got to have the guys from Oklahoma where this game, Oklahoma, the team Oklahoma, it matters to them. And maybe they grew up an OU fan. Maybe when you live in Oklahoma Sooners, that is your pro sports team right there, other than the Thunder, obviously. But that's your pro football team. I mean, that's the team. And so I would just say that it's very important that they're getting these guys. And I know 3-star. I know he's not a 5-star, but he's probably going to be a 4-star by next year. I would think so. So highly recruited guy. And he got offers from Arkansas, Tennessee, OSU, Tech, many schools. But he chose OU tonight, and that's huge, and he committed to OU.
That's right, man. Miguel Chavis getting the job done on the trail. I don't think we could be any more pleased with everything that Miguel Chavis has done. He's pretty much just landed every single guy he's wanted outside of Williams-Winery, but that's another talk for another day. And so, I just think that really going into this next phase of the 2025 class, Jay, right now, hot take, maybe your prediction, who's going to be the next commit in the 2025 class?
Ooh, I would probably say Nate Roberts or Haynes.
Yeah. Well, for me, I agree. I think Tristan Haynes, I think he's going to commit soon. Now,
But
I don't know.
think Nate Roberts could commit very soon too.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that scenario plays out with Nate Roberts, just because of the stuff that went down there with the Notre Dame staff, and
then you got Devon Mitchell already.
24.
Yeah, 24. And you'd have back-to-back great tight ends in class.
In 2025, there's also another great tight end they're recruiting in Deshaun Brand. So
go ahead.
I was going to say, well, just what this whole staff has been able to do recruiting so far in 2025. And, I'm also interested to see just how this interior of the defensive line class plays out in 2025 with them taking such a hefty haul in 2024.
Yeah. Well, Alex Shieldnight, viewers, he's going to be a guy to keep an eye on at OU. He's going to be a guy that's going to really have a huge upside. And I think he's going to be a great player for the Sooners. And here's the thing. We can get great recruiting classes, yes, but now they got to develop. They got to develop them. They got to win on the field. And as they go into the SEC, they're building that talent, building that depth. And it's a great day to be a Sooner. Another commitment, 25 class, guys. Alex Shieldnight, welcome to the Sooners. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Make sure you're subscribed. Be a part of what's going on at the Sooner Surge. When we get a commitment, we get a video out as soon as possible. So turn those notifications on, be a part. Till next time, Boomer.
Boomer.